you know you're actually going to be in for a really good episode of America's Got Talent when one of the acts first appears on stage and the guest judge just takes a look at one of the people on stage and just like, last night was fun. Happy hump day, everybody. Oh yeah, it's Wednesday, but I like saying hump day because it's just easier to say, and plus, let's be honest, that Geico commercial will always be funny and always be relevant too. So, yes, last night we had a new episode of America's Got Talent, which is fun, and we also have, I think for the NFL Top 100, I thought they were going to do like 10 people a week like they always do. I think they're just going to bang them out like 10 a night or something, which, okay, that kind of works. I mean, at least I would have liked to, stretch it out until till, the football season actually starts. That way when you ended, the top 100 on that week that football starts, I'm like, wow, that was really good. I can't wait to see what happens next. And then immediately we get to start seeing what happens next. But, that's just how it is. I mean, sometimes the NFL is, weird like that. I don't know. But, okay, now, so how about we talk about America's Got Talent? Yeah, this was definitely something special to behold. I mean, we got, I'm sorry, I'm trying to, I have the list of acts next to me just so I remember what happened. Because, I mean, yeah, I know I just got my 8 hours of sleep and whatever, but, during that time, you might actually forget, so I'm making sure that I do not do that. So, how about we get into, obviously, the group I just mentioned. Well, first of all, last night's guest judge was Dwayne Wade, who is probably the first professional athlete to ever been a guest judge on America's Got Talent. Although it's pretty obvious he was only there simply because, Gabrielle Union is his wife, which, it's fine, husband and wife together, and, they definitely, Dwayne Wade, he is a competitor, so he definitely understands the value of, competition, how things are supposed to be done on America's Got Talent. He's been a long time watcher of America's Got Talent, so there you go. Let's see. So the Danger Group, the Brie Khalsa, the Danger Group from India, where they they're blindfolded and they're using a mallet to hit coconuts and melons and stuff like that. Yeah, they deserve to move on. And G-Force, I gotta see G-Force again. Those girls, I mean, they're a good group and whatever, but I swear that one girl, after both performances, has just been an emotional wreck. I mean, not that I blame her. You're on America's Got Talent. You're on the biggest stage in America, quite possibly the world. You're gonna be full of emotions after it's all said and done. So, I feel for her. The magician, the one that worked with alcohol and cocktails, that guy is always a real hoot. Love that guy. Let's see, the blacklight pair. Excuse me. And I really, really dig how, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of good singing acts, and for the most part, they are all actually very good. However, when you're an act that's able to use art to convey a story, that's truly when, you have something special, and, Alex Dowis, the blacklight painter, he was really good. Robert Finley, the singer, very, very well done performance, liked him a lot. Ryan Niemiller, the stand-up comedian with the, birth defect, but, yeah, it definitely proves that, you can be anyone or come from anywhere to, be great. And so he was really great. And, finally we get to, sorry, hold on a second. There we go. For whatever reason, like, the list just appeared on me. I don't know why. And finally, the acrobatic dance group, V Unbeatable from India. Dwayne Wade gave him the golden buzzer, so yeah, they definitely deserve the golden buzzer. They were really that awesome. And I think from now on, I'll only talk about the people who, like, move on just because it's 18 acts, and because of how the show is, formatted, they're, like, several acts just going through, like, this, like that. A couple of them really aren't very good, or they get, like, buzzed. So, it kind of makes sense that they don't move on. So, I guess there really isn't much reason to, talk about them. Man, even though I got my 8 hours of sleep, I'm still, on the tired side. But I'll definitely feel less tired talking about more football-related stuff, and that is NFL Top 100 Players of 2019, numbers 90 to 81. Foremost, don't get me wrong, Julian Edelman has had to climb an uphill battle, missing all of 2017 and missing the first 4 games of 2018 due to suspension. But considering that he was the Super Bowl MVP, I thought he at least deserved something higher than 90. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Although, another New England Patriot, Devin McCourty, who is one of the McCourty twins, which is actually quite interesting because both of the McCourty twins play on the New England Patriots, and they both just recently won a Super Bowl. However, the Jason McCourty, the guy who just came on to the Patriots, played for Cleveland for the last couple of years, and let's just say it wasn't very good for him. So the story goes, Devin McCourty actually texted Bill Belichick and said, "Hey Bill, 2 McCourtys are better than 1." I guess it worked out because they just won the Super Bowl. Anyway, Cameron Hayward of the Steelers, I like that guy. He's pretty solid. Cam Newton, Heisman Trophy winner and arguably the most successful Heisman Trophy winner playing professional football right now since Roger Staubach. So, that's why, like, winning the Heisman Trophy has sort of been nothing short of, it's a blessing when it first happens for that individual. But if they go to the pros, there's never really been a truly great Heisman Trophy winner who's transitioned to the NFL perfectly. The closest we've ever gotten was former Dallas Cowboys legend Roger Staubach. Well, actually, the best, the most successful has been Roger Staubach, as, he's been to 4 Super Bowls, won 2 of them. So, yeah, by default, he's the most successful Heisman Trophy winner. The closest we've gotten to him, again, has been Cam Newton. And he has been to 1 Super Bowl. He got completely trounced on by Von Miller and the powerful Denver defense that Wade Phillips made. So, yeah, but Cam Newton's always been kind of a mixed bag for me. On the one hand, his journey to making it into the NFL is nothing short of inspiring, considering that he's one of the only people alive who can say, unless your name is Cam Newton and you have aspirations of winning a college championship or winning the Heisman Trophy, you have to go through Alabama, and more than likely you're not going to do it. But Cam Newton did. So, props to him on that. But I'm sorry, the year he got his MVP season, he was just acting so arrogant and rude. So, I wasn't entirely surprised that karma went to bite him in the butt in Super Bowl 50. But that's just me. Jerry Slay, who is apparently the only Detroit Lion on the NFL Top 100, so sorry Lions fans. Frank Carr, defensive end for the Seahawks, but now I believe he's going to the Chiefs, which the Chiefs need it, considering that they need to match that great offense that they have. Jarvis Landry, first season as a Cleveland Brown. Funny, I thought he'd be a little bit higher. I mean, I thought he would at least gotten to where he was last year, which was like in the mid-50s, but, 84 for Jarvis Landry. I mean, don't get me wrong. In the end, it comes down to the fact that the players choose the players, and I guess the players just chose Jarvis Landry to be down there. Good news to you Vikings fans. Number 83, Harrison Smith, a.k.a. Harry the Hitman. He actually dropped quite a bit, too. I mean, he was like 46 or whatever, now he's like 83. But again, I mean, technically, as long as you're on the list, you're obviously still good. But 46 to 83 is kind of a pretty big drop. I mean, at least with people like, Bradley Chubb or Devin McCourty, some people are only just getting into the top 100, so it's not really, you can't really judge as to how far they go or how high they go or how low they go because, it's their first time on there. Or anyone who didn't make the list the year before. But still, I mean, these are pretty significant drops. And anyway, fun fact about the Chubb family. I thought Nick Chubb from the Browns was going to be on here, but no, it's Bradley Chubb, the linebacker from Denver. He's number 82. There's a lot of families in the NFL nowadays. Although, speaking of families, I'll be getting into something about that in a moment or so. And finally, number 81, offensive tackle Trent Williams, who is one of the best in the game, although there's a certain someone from Dallas who is easily better. And, yeah, that was, 90 to 81. And then before it ended, they said, tune in tomorrow night for, 80 to 71, where it will feature the only center on the NFL Top 100 and a Heisman Trophy winner. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, Baker Mayfield just won the Heisman Trophy. But I'm not entirely sure if he'll be, I wouldn't put him this low. Now, don't misunderstand me. Several people have won the Heisman Trophy over the years who, again, haven't really risen to the level of, say, Roger Staubach, but been pretty good. For example, Cam Newton, he won the Heisman Trophy, but he was just on here, so it can't be him. Jameis Winston won the Heisman Trophy, I believe, but he, did he win the Heisman? I think he did. But he really is under a lot of fire right now. If not Baker Mayfield, the only Heisman Trophy winner I can think of who could be in, this ballpark would be Marcus Mariota from the Titans, which I like Marcus Mariota. I mean, some people were like debating who was gonna be better, Mariota or Winston. I was always a fan of Mariota, considering that Mariota was the one who beat Winston in college. And I think he did it again in the pros too, so karma, I guess. As for the only center, I think it's going to be Jason Kelce. Brother of Travis Kelce from the Chiefs, but Jason Kelce plays for the Eagles. I think it's going to be Jason Kelce of the Eagles who's going to be there tonight. I don't know. I mean, I could very well be wrong about it, but I don't know. Still, I like how they're bringing this out. I love this. I love being able to talk about football again. I mean, yeah, we still have a little ways to go before the season starts and before I can start making NFL picks again. But I can't wait to do it when we get to it. It's going to be awesome. And, yeah, not really much else to say or talk about. In terms of weather right now, it's actually really cloudy, but it's not, so bad. Funny enough, it actually rained a lot yesterday. it started like downpouring, but then like kept coming on and off. I don't know. We are in that time of year where it's going to be like that. So, take that with a grain of salt or whatever. But again, if you're going to have bad weather during the summer, at least have it during the week where you're going to be busy working or whatever, as opposed to the weekend where you want to be outside and do stuff. I don't know. That's just me. Like, favorite, share that subscribe button. Follow me on the social media platforms. Follow me on the social media platforms. Remember to hit that notifications button. I'm very humbled that I made this video for all you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hoping you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful hump day. And remember, if any of you guys don't want a taco channel, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices.